Hey, thanks for checking out this video and welcome to my channel. My name is John McElhatton. In this video I wanted to give you some tips and some thoughts and even a main question about setbacks and something for you to really think about. I think one of the biggest things that sets so many people back is a misunderstanding about setbacks, what it really means for what you're doing. The best thing that can ever happen to you is having a setback. And it's not a frustration, it's not feeling overwhelmed, it's that moment when you actually take an action on what you're doing. So just for example, I'm going to use a marketing tactic and trying something out. So for the longest time I was using and really trying to figure out Facebook advertising, and I could not figure out, could not find any sort of a training that would really get me to where I wanted to go. So the only thing that I could really think about was, okay, what have mentors mindset and development training taught me? And the bottom line was it was trying it out and seeing what you learned from trying it out. And so I have this sort of a like entrepreneur ADD type of thing where I go from one thing to another. You may be able to relate to that. And so the thing that really helps you in that process is gathering data about what you're doing and what the result was. And that's one of the key things about setbacks. Because setbacks are such a great thing because it shows that you are taking a positive and a proactive attempt to try and gather data about something. So in that particular marketing strategy, the only thing that I could really think of was, man, I was having such a mental block. So if you ever had that sort of a production block or writer's block type of thing, you're not alone. I've been there. And in this block, I was trying to figure out, okay, what could the content be? How long should this particular video for this be? What problems could it solve? And what should the call to action be? And it's like I spent so much time trying to figure out what the perfect thing would be, where eventually just kind of really clicked in of going, you know what, let me just go ahead and go for it. I'm going to go ahead and test it small. So this particular one ended up being $20 a day just to find out, okay, what kind of data and what kind of things can I learn from this? And through that whole aspect, it seemed like a setback because it wasn't the results I was hoping for. Maybe it's not the results that you get that you're expecting when you set something up. But in the overall picture, you get the data to find out, okay, what did I learn from this? In that particular example, I learned where people were watching it from, like what part of the states, what gender, what age, and how much time that they were viewing. So with that very valuable data, I could then go ahead and create something else that was adapted, was adjusted, that I learned from, and it became so much more effective in terms of the watch rate, the focus rate, and it not only made the ad cheaper, but made it much more effective. So in your journey, it doesn't even matter if it is personal, if it is relationship-wise, if it is fitness-based, if it is business-based. The only thing that you can ever look for is data from setbacks. Because on the very far side of failure from trying to chip away at, okay, this didn't work, and this didn't work, this didn't work, chipping away at it, you'll find that line where it's a whole lot easier to continue than quit on it, and you'll find that line on the far side of failure where success relies in. So that's the biggest thing about setbacks is, one, test small so that you don't completely knock yourself out. But the other one is to take some time to learn from what you did. What did you think was going to happen? What actually happened? And what can you take through that so that you have the continuation, so that you have that consistency of implementation? So no matter what you're doing, take action on something. And if you ever want some help with as far as motivation goes, whether it's lack of consistency or figuring out how can I get re-inspired on days when I don't feel like showing up, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't feel like showing up. When it's something that I'm trying to push myself health and fitness related, it's really hard to get going on something business related when you feel like every muscle in your body got hit by a truck. So if those are the type of things that you go through, definitely check out the link for the free training because I'll guide you through some really basic steps on some things that people in home business, network marketing, or in overall entrepreneurship or affiliate marketing that we all go through. Because no matter what, you're going to hit setbacks because you're trying to find out what something that you're creating, sometimes from scratch, sometimes you're modeling from another person, can work for you. And so with that, you're going to have these magnificent setbacks that may suck in the beginning, but that suckiness is temporary. Because I want you to remember this phrase, a great one from a mentor of mine, is you have to be bad before you can be good, and you have to be good before you can be great. The only way to get through that process is to get valuable data. So keep on going with those strides so you can get the data and adjust. And for some great coaching and for some great techniques to help you shorten your learning curve of those setbacks, definitely check out the free training and subscribe to my list. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit like and subscribe and comment for any of the things that you're really looking for as, hey, these are my setbacks, maybe this guy can help me. Or if you think that there's some other tips that give you a brainstorm from this video, make sure to comment on those below too. So again, thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure to subscribe, and also go ahead and like the video. Thanks again.